The one other thing I love about Arizona is no daylight saving. Do you guys need to know what that is? If you don't know, I grew up here, and we never had daylight saving because the sun comes up and goes down pretty much when it wants, and you really can't control the largest thing in the solar system. You could put on a visor or something, but then I moved, and they're like, we have daylight savings, and I said, what's that? And they said, well, we changed time, and we create an hour of time for ourselves. And I said, how do you do that? Do you rotate the Earth backwards and split an atom in a super collider? And they're like, no, we just change our clocks an hour, and we gain an hour of time. And I thought, that's great. Who wouldn't want to gain an hour of time? This is going to be great. And so here's how it works. And since you've never done it, let me walk you through it. It starts at 2 in the morning. You have to set your alarm for 2 in the morning. And so I wake up, it's 2 in the morning, and I change my alarm clock an hour because I'm creating time. And so I create an hour of time. And then I go into the kitchen and I change the microwave, and it starting a countdown. I'm like, no, I'm not frying anything. I'm creating time, and I figured that out. And then the other oven, the old oven with the old tiny clock, I changed the time on that. And then my computer asked if it could change for me. I'm like, sure, go for it. It's great. And then what else? I've got I travel a lot because I'm better than you, and I've got this travel clock. I change the time on that. And then my mom packs Hyundai. I pay 2/7 of the insurance on her Hyundai. Yeah, 2/7 of her insurance because I get the Hyundai every Sunday and Monday, and it's technically Sunday morning, and so I change the time on that. And then, oh, very important. All right, the cat automatic cat feeder that Mr. Pickles and number 6, we had to change that because they're creatures of habit, and you don't want to mess up when they get fed. And by the way, I know a lot of people complain that I'm incorporating them, and so I don't use their real names in my act. Those are the stage names, Mr. Pickles and number 6. But the real names are Peanut Butter and Juliet, but we don't use it real names. And similarly, you got to change the time on the coffee maker because you don't want coffee sitting around an hour before you get it, and you don't want to wait an hour for it either, so I changed the time on that. And then we got a talking watch from a Burger King campaign years ago from Simpsons that says, are we there yet? Are we there yet? And I changed the time on that. And then my alarm went off again because I changed it an hour, but I didn't turn the alarm off, and it was 2 o'clock again, and so I got away. And then my mom Pat's dad, Grandpa Pat, gave me an old pen set years ago, and it's got a little clock on it, and with the tiny little batteries that you need to, so I changed the time on that. And then we've got this other clock in the hallway, and fixed that. And then the TV, of course, and DVR, and DVD, and CD, and VHR. It's an old joke. And so we got to change the time on that. And MAC, I've got a manual acronym creator if you need to create some acronyms to replace those other acronyms. And I did all that like one of the gods. I created an hour out of nothing, right? Out of complete nothingness, I created 60 minutes for myself. And that took about an hour and a half.